Hi there, my name's Scott Spence from Course Sales. I'm going to be showing you today how to edit a email template. So it's very similar editing email templates and editing PDF templates. So let's just go straight into it. I'll do a quick demonstration and then I'll go through in a bit more detail. So click on the Publish tab, click on Content, filter by content type email, then click on the pencil to the right, the edit button, and you can edit the either the email subject or the email body. So click on either of those links to make those edits. You can click here to get your fields, select your fields, and you can insert, or you can click your fields here as well. Then you can save. Make sure that you either add file categories or add PDFs. File categories if you want to attach a file that is linked to a course master or course date. Add a PDF if you want to send a certificate or statement of attainment, or if you have some other thing like an invoice, for example, you want to send with the email. Okay, so that was the quick demo. Now I'm going to go through in a bit more detail. Again, go back to the Publish tab, click on Content. Now select in the content type email and then filter. You can add additional filter categories if you've got quite a few emails. Usually you don't have too many emails, so it's fairly easy to get to the right spot. Click on the pencil there to edit the email. So we're going to edit the full registration email. Now we usually keep the name and the label the same. Don't usually change those. Those can actually be used in the emails themselves if you want to reference the name of the email. And then when we're editing the email subject, just be sure once you've done the edit. So sometimes when we, say if I copy this in, so I want to copy that field in. Let's say I've got it out of the fields area. Sometimes when we look at the source code, we can see that some HTML has been added into the email itself, the email subject. Now for the email subject, you cannot have this HTML. It will print just as it is. It will not be translated from HTML into normal text, which would normally be a space in this case. So we have to make sure we remove that. So if you see anything, any strange characters coming up in the email subjects, that's what it's likely to be. So click on the email body tab there, and now we can edit the email body. You can of course change the view to a full screen view, makes it much easier to edit your emails rather than a smaller area. And I'll just show you a few things in this particular email that are worthwhile mentioning. You'll notice at the bottom here we've got a reference that goes to the document external ID, which is really useful to be able to know, if a customer rings you up, you can always ask them, okay, what's your document external ID right at the bottom? What's the reference right at the bottom of the email that you've got? And then you can type that out and you can immediately find that particular student's enrollment. The other thing is this particular reference is going to vary depending on your particular version of Course Sales. This usually refers to the branch email, the branch email signature. So if you need to edit the content in your signature, you have to go into the Publish tab and then click on Options, and then open up the tree view of your branches and edit the appropriate branch to change the branch email signature. And this one also includes trainer details, so you can see there's a bit more information in here. They kind of look a bit strange, but they've got numbers etc. associated with them, and the numbers represent the particular internal reference for that particular, in this case, particular trainer or login. And you can also create links, etc. You can use a normal HTML design. Now, if you need to add some fields in here, we can click on this button here, which inserts a course date in any of the course sales fields. And there's a lot of them here you've got available. You've almost got access to almost all fields that are linked to the document, which is linked to the course date, linked to the course master, etc. So there's quite a lot of information here you can get access to. We can always change back from our full screen view. And now we can edit our email once we're happy with that, and once we've added any file categories. Remember, file categories are the category linked to the file, and the file needs to also be linked to the course master or the course date for this to work. So you can set this up, but just be aware no files will be attached until the file is actually linked to the course master or the course date. You can also add PDFs. So adding PDFs, these are the PDFs that are within the content area, and you can select them, add them, and that will add that PDF onto the email. So when the email is sent, that PDF will be attached, which is really useful. Okay, that's it. Nothing more exciting than that. Pretty basic stuff. If you need help, feel free to use our chat facility up here, or raise a ticket. And often there are wizards that can help you out with specific requirements, so try those as well. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye-bye.